Everybody, it's me, Jennifer DeRocher, your favorite realtor, and I wanted to talk with all of my potential sellers because, in case you missed my September market update, something is happening in Cape Coral real estate, and it's really just wow, just like blowing my mind. Our current days on market average is like 15 days. So we're talking like a minute over 2 weeks, and that's average. So for some listings, you get that first offer even sooner. I've been dealing with multiple offer situations for almost every deal that I have done in the last month or two. It's really just wild. So some of the reasons for that range from more available lending options. I've noticed a lot of lenders offering programs that get that mid-range score all the way down to 580. So the pandemic, although it has affected a lot of people's financial situations, lenders are trying to make up for that by continuing to support homeownership and give people those options to get pre-approved whose credit may have gotten dinged with a late payment or two. And of course, the continued low interest rates are bringing buyers into the market as well. So with that being said, our inventory just can't keep up. Over the past month, we've gone from having almost 3 months of inventory to less than 2 months of inventory. And what that means is it's a very tight competitive market when you are a buyer. So I'm coming to you today offering a few quick tips for my sellers to make sure that your home can take prime position, because even though there's a limited supply of listings available on the market, buyers are always going to shop around and make sure that the home that they select is the best home for them. In spite of the listing shortage, it's very uncommon that a buyer goes with the very first house they see. So to help you be on the winning end of that days on market trend, I've pulled together 5 super easy tips to make your home stand out and be the winner. And these are, I think, things that aren't always on the standard list of to-dos. It's certainly something that I've noticed as a professional that no one told me before I was in real estate. So this is just my observation after watching buyers go through homes. Here's what they tell me as their realtor. Number 1, before you list your home, replace your toilet seats. Nobody does this, and I don't know why, but buyers are going to be digging in and looking at this home. And for a $20 quick fix, 5 minutes of effort, and those things are available at Walmart and Target, and it's going to have such a big impact. It just makes your home feel cleaner, feel more maintained. If a buyer is choosing between a brand new construction or a resale home, they're going to pick a resale home that is in the best possible condition, or they're just going to go ahead and get something that's brand new. So when you're competing in a market like ours that does have a lot of new construction, those little things have a massive impact. So that's tip number 1. Spend the $20, replace your toilet seat. You can thank me later. It really will help. Another quick, easy tip, and this sounds silly, but it really does make a difference. Invest in new kitchen rugs. It's going to make your home feel cleaner and more tidy. Get a couple of rugs. It costs $5 to $15 if you go to Walmart or Big Lots, but it does have an impact. Get the Swiffer out and Swiffer the floors before your showings. Have a nice fresh rug, no stains, no smells, and it's gonna have an impact there. And maybe even a couple of nice new hand towels. I know that in a buyer's market or in a seller's market, you don't have to worry as much about these things. But right now we're looking at the other side of that coin, and you want to do everything you can to make your home stand out, and that really does help. So step 3, you should really think about clearing your counters. I know that the age-old tip is to depersonalize, and that can be true to an extent, but buyers are good at using their imaginations. However, when it comes to clutter, it's more than just personalization. Buyers worry that your home's going to be dirty. They worry about bugs hiding in the clutter. They worry about when was the last time these people dusted. So all those plant shelves that we see in Southwest Florida homes, take the greenery down. Take it down. Put it in a Rubbermaid, pull it out at your new house. But clear out all of those plant shelves, or at the very least minimize. When you have your kitchen counters, don't be afraid to start packing a few boxes. So maybe you don't need your whole big utensil canister. Maybe put a couple of utensils in a drawer and clear that space on the counter. It will look more spacious, it will look more organized, and it will look cleaner. And that is going to capture a buyer. Even in a home with maybe not so recently updated kitchen countertops, maybe no backsplash. If you're looking at a newer house with all the bells and whistles, but it's full of clutter, I guarantee you that those buyers are going to feel like the house that's maybe older, but nice and clean and not full of clutter, that's going to have a more positive impact on them. So that's a big one. Number 4, and this one comes from my husband, check your bathroom floors. Make sure that you or your significant other is not a massive shedder like I am. And if they are, just do a quick vacuum before a showing, or get a dustpan and sweep it up, because it's back to the cleanliness factor. You know, not everyone can afford to have a house cleaner. I know I can't, and people get busy, and I get that. But if you really, really want to sell your home and you want to do it quick, that one will really help you, because it just comes back to this home is clean, well maintained, not going to be afraid of what pops up, because those are the little things that people really do notice. So make sure your bathroom floors don't have a bunch of hair in the corners. Just give it a quick sweep out. And my final tip to you, my sellers, for the love of all that is holy and good, do not stay home during the showings. Don't do it. When agents come for their listing appointments, and I know this from experience, especially when I was a younger, less confident realtor, I would say and do, whatever was in my power to try and get that listing. Honestly, but I mean, if they had a lot of pictures on the walls and a lot of clutter, I would try and be a pleaser. And that was wrong, because the fact is, it's not my job to please you. It's my job to sell your home. So sometimes that would mean people saying, do I really have to leave for a showing? And I would say, I'm sure it's fine. Just, maybe step out. No, listen, I've been running with buyers for a decade now, and it is so uncomfortable for a buyer to have to meet with and deal with the seller of a home when they're coming through to see your property. And almost never, I mean, your house would have to be perfect. Otherwise, best case scenario, that buyer is going to request a second showing, where hopefully they'll get to see it alone before making a decision. So don't waste your own time. Get in the car, go for a drive, or leave and go for a walk or something. But don't stay home during that showing. Don't do it. All it's going to do is leave your buyer with a bad taste in their mouth. And that's the opposite of your goal as a seller. So there you have it, my 5 quick tips that I don't think a lot of people share with their sellers, that I do because I believe in working to get you to your goals, even when it means breaking the hard news, like replace your toilet seats and get out of your house. So that's what I've got for you today. If you would like more tips and tricks, or you would like to schedule an appointment to find out what the value is of your property, either in Cape Coral or anywhere else in Southwest Florida, give us a call at Rose Tree. I would love the opportunity to work for you. Have a great day.